Welcome in. It is I, your resident comfy space bear. Hope everyone's doing good today. I guess we should go ahead and get started. So as you may have noticed from the title and thumbnail, today's plan is to play really old PC games. Hello there, Lucas. Good to see you. Do you remember this game? I don't know if you're old enough to remember this game. It wasn't called Pinball Star. Back in my days, it was called Space Jam. Anyone who grew up with old Windows would remember this game. I don't know how well this one's gonna run on my bad PC. It might be a little laggy, but that's why I'm starting with it. So if it just doesn't work well, we can switch to Minesweeper. Which is, honestly, I pretty much am doing this to give me an excuse to play Minesweeper. I've been in a Minesweeper mood for months, I guess. As always, let me know if there are any issues with volume or anything like that. I think I'm just gonna start playing. Oop. I'm misclicking things, don't worry about it. You know of pinball machines but didn't know any digital ones? Yeah, so when I was a child, you know, pinball machines were not exactly accessible because arcades were not really a thing anymore, but they had this game on like Windows XP, like older Windows computers. So this was how I spent hours, like on a daily basis, was just playing this game. I was way better at it as a kid, both because I played so much of it all the time and because these controls feel a little different because it's like a remake version. So most of me playing this game is gonna be me just failing, probably. But this was so fun as a child. Now, Minesweeper, though, I'm trying to read this while playing. It's a little bit difficult, so please forgive me for being slow. Google Minesweeper on school Chromebook was, yeah. I have an app on my phone for Minesweeper. That's how I keep myself occupied before classes because internet is bad, so I can't do much of anything else. But my app works, so I play my phone app, and then I found it online for this stream, pretty much. I used to be so good at getting in this thing that I keep missing. That's like the, how do you describe it? It has like the 3 blue arrows in front of it. I would shoot like directly into that as hard as I could. It would go all the way back, give me like full points for it. And then when it would come back out, I would just shoot it right back in. That's how I got so many points back in the day. But I haven't quite figured out the, what's it called? Like, the harder you press down the buttons, the harder the ball shoots, but I haven't quite figured out how hard I need to hit it in this version yet. Ugh. Eventually the whole class just started playing shooter games on school and prom. That's such a classic story. My mom's, was it 4th grade? I think she was teaching like 4th grade, and her 4th grade class would play like Fortnite or Call of Duty or something during class on their school Chromebooks. They got in big trouble for it, apparently. She also had students who would hack into the school website and mess with things, so I think that got them in even more trouble. It always stinks when it goes right in the center because you can't hit it. There's nothing you can do but just watch your failure. I feel like it's harder to keep it up in that top section than it used to be. I used to have it like bouncing around in the top there for like a few minutes, but I can't seem to get it to do that anymore. I played around with this version a little bit before stream a few days ago, but that's about it. That's kind of funny, honestly. Having to be told, don't use this, it's illegal, but we're gonna teach it to you. Sounds like fun though. So you can't actually hear it on your end because I have my BGM instead, but they've got like retro sci-fi techno kind of like music in this thing, and that's what I'm listening to. I wasn't sure if there's like any copyrights or anything, so I didn't want to play it just to be extra sure so I know I can keep the VOD up, because I don't know what music it is. But it's like a little bit jammin' and a little bit repetitive. I can't decide if I like it or not. I don't know if the original version had music. I don't remember. I know I played it with sound because it made actually different sound effects in this version. I loved the sound effects for the original game. But I don't remember if there was music to it. Junie type music, kinda. It's definitely harder to keep it up there than it used to be. It just won't stay. The physics are a little bit different. Yeah, actually I feel like the ball is heavier than the original game. Like it was a little more floaty. Which I'm gonna be honest is probably more accurate to actual pinball machines. We actually do have a pinball machine in our basement, but it's currently unusable just because it's got stuff on top of it. It's being used as if it's a counter, but it's fun. Oh man, so close. There we go. Got it. It's what I used to do. So, like, over and over and over again. I would just do that a bunch of times and rack up points. I don't even know if there are transactions in this game or not, honestly. I have not actually looked much into, like, I haven't messed around with the menu and stuff. So I have no idea. I just found that there was a version and went, I'm downloading it. There we go, that's not too bad. It stayed for a moment. These lights have always been frustrating because you'll have 2 of them lit and you need to get 3 and that'll get you a bunch of points. But it's like you always end up going through the others and shutting them off a million times before you can get all 3. It's really difficult to actually get all 3 lit up. Not a big fan of the sound effects for this version, to be honest. The old version was so much better. Okay, I didn't know missions were a thing like that. Actually, I think there were missions in the original version too, but it didn't work like that. Well, that kind of worked. I'm surprised it worked. It was weird. Please go somewhere. Ugh, if I could get it up that tube, that'd be great. We're up there, that works too. There we go. Of course, that didn't do much of anything. Unfortunate. Oh man. There's a sweet spot even to the releasing the ball. There's like a certain spot, if you can figure it out, that releases it right at the perfect point, and like we'll get a whole bunch of points because it'll hit things up here just so. But I used to know it. Don't exactly know it for this version yet. It worked differently though. It didn't have like those bars that appear on the screen. You just, the little like, oh, what do you call it? Like spring that launches the ball would like go down, I think a little slower, and you'd watch that, and the placement of that would show you when you need to let go of it, which is actually how real pinball machines work. Got each of those lights up. That's good. I thought that was it for a moment there. If you can get all three of those lights lit in that like purple tube thing, if I remember correctly, those buttons, whatever you call them. What do you call them? There's a word for those. But or those like blue buttons in there turn red, if I remember correctly. I just wanted to stay in the top. Get to me points. Yes! Oh no, they turn green. Maybe the red is like if you do it again. I do remember them being red at some point, but I could have bad memory. It was years ago. Big money. Imagine actually making money off of this, like as a gambler going into an arcade or something and like, I don't know, betting on pinball or something like that. I bet that would be profitable for the people who have figured out the game. Come on, come on. No. Well, I think that was one of my better games so far. Maybe? I can't even tell. The numbers feel so low to me, but I'm used to racking up quite a bit of points. I used to be better at it, and the physics are just different. Like, I don't know how much is me not being good at it and how much is just the physics, because the ball is definitely like heavier and it doesn't bounce around as easily. So part of my feeling like I'm not getting enough points is just the game being a little bit different, but It's hard to tell how bad I actually am when I don't have someone to compare to. Nobody plays this game anymore. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was gonna go right in the center there. Like that. I'll play a couple more games and then maybe I'll switch to Minesweeper. No. Yeah, not so much of a community at all anymore. I mean, it wasn't really ever much of like a online presence per se. Like, it's not a multiplayer game or anything, and you wouldn't really talk about it with people. But like, you do have like the leaderboards and stuff. Mostly, I would play with my siblings, and then we would compare scores. See those blue arrows telling me to get certain spots? I think if I get those things that it's pointing at, then I get like extra points or something. Because it's like goals that it wants me to complete. Ah! That was on me. That was my failure. Did I get the goal? I think I got the thing. Maybe. I was not paying attention and then I died because of it. Where'd it? Oh, there we go. Yes! I got the lights. See, that was better. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. Not bad so far. I think I only have this one last ball though, so pretty sure when I lose this one I'm done with this match. Why is it like knocking around so much better now? Out of nowhere. Maybe the green ones are extra bouncy. Yes, I got him again. No. $69 bumpers hit. Oh boy. Root beer break. At least one more round, and then maybe I'll switch over. So it used to be I could pretty much go forever until it would go right in between my bumpers, and then there's like no way to stop it. Which it does happen pretty often, I feel like, to be fair. But I got pretty good at not letting it pass my bumpers. Not anymore. Imagine, I was probably... How old would I have been? Definitely younger than 10. I don't know, like 8 maybe, or something like that. A child. And I was like good at this game. Probably not as good as some of my siblings. I think Arashi was probably better than me at this. He was better at everything than me though. Oh, actually, that's not saying much. I wasn't good at most games. But this was one I had figured out. And Solitaire, actually. I'm pretty good at Solitaire. See, I was saying, I got it in that spot before and then it shot off the top, and I was like, didn't it shoot out of the bottom before? Why is it coming out at the top? And just now it shot out of the bottom like I think it did, thought it did. I guess it just does both. No! Okay, I said that was the last one. Is that really gonna be the last one? Yeah. I was also pretty good at online checkers. That's another old Windows game that we had. I think we had chess and checkers. Like, these were just things that came pre-downloaded on the computer. But I was pretty good at chess. Not chess. I was never really good at chess. But I was pretty good at checkers. I would, like, play online with strangers and then win. as a young child. Let's see here. There we go. We got some Minesweeper here. I do feel like my computer's lagging a little bit, so maybe it's a good thing I switched over. This game is weirdly addicting. I don't even know why. But I feel like this is a good chatting game. Even though you kind of have to think, I feel like you can kind of focus on both. Maybe. You don't know how to play checkers? I should teach you. It's really not hard. It's like baby's first chess. It's so much simpler than chess. It's actually funny. My roommate this past school year had never played checkers before, but she played chess. She like grew up playing chess and really enjoyed it. And she said she never played checkers because to her, checkers was the old person version of chess. I was like, why? Checkers is the easy version of chess. Yeah, it's nice being able to like chill and take your time with it. I have seen people just speed through it and like click at what looks like at random to me. They just go so fast. And I'm like, why would you go that fast? Like, you're going to hit a mine that way. It makes more sense to me to think through it and actually like try to win. But I'm a little bit competitive with games that like are just like what's the word? I don't know if skill based isn't the word, because like fighting games are skill based and I'm not good at fighting games, so I'm not that competitive with them. But like thinking games like this that I know I can actually play because it's more brain power than hand-eye coordination, I can be competitive with. It would be cool to play checkers. Yeah, if you know how to play chess already, you'll have no problem figuring out checkers. We can see if I can find like an online version, and then I'll totally play a match with you and teach you how to do it. I'll go easy on you for the first match while you're learning, and then I'll show you my full power after that. No! Okay, I messed that up. I'm definitely down for, like, tabletop board games, that kind of thing, like, anytime. I'd love to do some of that on the channel pretty soon, but we have to figure out, like, hand cam situations first. At the moment, we just have, like, phones. Which I do want to test out. I think, pretty soon I'm gonna try and do a stream from my phone and see if it, like, just completely kills my phone or if it works alright. Because if I can stream from my phone, I can use that as a hand cam and do like hand cam streams that way. But it's kind of finicky because, you know, phones are small pieces of tech and it's pretty easy to overheat them. But yeah, the ending of that rant was, as soon as we're able to get some kind of camera, I would love to do like board game type stuff on our channel. I think that'd be fun. We're definitely board game people. We kind of grew up doing like family board game nights. I'm getting really bad starts. Like I just don't... Okay. If I have to think about it too hard, I just click randomly until I either find a new space or hit a mine. I like having a good, like, starting, like, like, this is not too bad, because, like, there's a bunch of ones here, so I know these are all safe, and then I've got a kind of good, like, starting area, like that I know is 2, that's all 3 of those. Family game nights are fun. Most of the time. We did also play Monopoly quite a bit for a while, and then realized we could never finish a game of Monopoly. We would play for like multiple nights straight, and then eventually just give up. Because the games would never end. This must be one. And one of these is the other, but I don't know which one. And that's all 4 for that one. So these are good. That's got it. That's good too. Nice, nice. Oh, that's a mine. So that's not. Fantastic. That's what we want. One of these is a mine, but not the other. That means these are safe. Monopoly is an experience. I feel like it can be a friendship destroyer or a friendship... Oh man! I should have not... That was so obviously mine. I was not paying attention. It can like grow your friendship. Or it can destroy it, I feel like. There is the small chance you will bond over a love of capitalism. Or that's might be the, how highest chance that it'll destroy your friendship because you might both just be terrible capitalists who want each other's stuff. We're getting somewhere. Hello, how's it going? Is it Looper? Is that how you say that? We're doing Minesweeper right now. Actually, wait a minute. I've got my my logo thing here kind of in the way. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Now you can see all of the Minesweeper. What? I mislabeled that. What Huh. Okay. Also, I believe this is on expert mode, in case anyone was wondering. It's good so far. That's a mine. That's a mine. That's both of those. That's both of those. That's that. That's it. That's good. We love ones in Minesweeper. That's gotta be mine. Yeah, perfect. That's also good. Too hard for you, even on lowest difficulty? It's definitely tricky. This was one I was not good at when I was a kid. A lot of these like classic Microsoft games I got pretty good at through practice, but this one takes so much brain power. I've gotten good at it now, I think, but as a child it was like way too complicated. I think I got really frustrated with it most of the time. Good to watch someone do mind games. Aw. I'm glad it's comforting to you. I do like these kinds of games. They're fun. Oops, I meant to do that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. What? Go away. Okay. These are mines. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're addicted to Solitaire? Huh. I don't think I've played that mode before. I do like Solitaire though. Minesweeper and Solitaire I have apps of on my phone, and I play those when I'm at school, at college, waiting for my classes to start. Different kinds of mind games. Making music with no music theory in you. I do feel like those are like some of my favorite kinds of games to play, are like ones that are that just require brain power and not so much like hand-eye coordination stuff. Like shooters I'm terrible at. Fighting games I'm not great at. Things that like you just think, like strategy type things, I like a lot because I feel like I have a higher chance to actually be decent at them. Biggest mode is where you have limited draws. Depends on if you're drawing 1 card or 3. If you're drawing 1 by 1, you're only restricted to 1. Oh! I feel like I have played that version. long ago. Definitely makes it more tricky. These are mines. Yes. Okie dokie. That. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are good. That's good, so that's a mine. That's safe. That's not. That's, yeah, those are safe. So that's a mine. And then these are safe. And that's a mine. 4 wins in a row, nice. Oh, there we go. That's a mine. That's safe, so that's mine. That's safe. Okay, one of these. It can't be both of these. That's safe. These are safe. That's safe. That's a mine. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing, because cyberclass sounds fun, but jump also sounds cool. Maybe not for me, because I don't like heights or the feeling of falling, but it's really cool seeing you out there doing that stuff. Used to be really good at shooters until you started working. Yeah, I feel that too. Like, for me, like, college gets in the way of a lot of stuff. Ooh, Rocket League. See, I haven't played it, but I know it's really popular, and I'm playing, oh, I always forget what it's called. Why am I blanking? I'm so bad with names of anything. Music and novels and relaxing does sound really nice, actually. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this game, but I'm playing a game that I've heard is similar to Rocket League. That's a mine. Cool. It's more like growing up made you more distant. Yeah, I get that. Like, you just sometimes just drift away from certain things and towards others. I don't know if I have any hobbies like that, just because I never really grew up. Weirdly enough, I did not like dolls as a kid, and now I have an interest in them as an adult. So I don't know what that says about me and my maturity level, but I think it's totally normal to not really find enjoyment in certain things you enjoyed as a kid anymore. Oh man. I messed that up. Oh, because that was duh. I was thinking this only had one attached to it. I got pretty far on that one too, unfortunate. Yeah. I feel like that was... like, animation was one of those for me that I did not have the patience for it. And I was like, I don't know how anyone can, like, do this, because it's just it's so monotonous, and you spend so much time to make like a few seconds of animation. And then more recently I got into it, and I'm still like, I can only do really simple animations, and I do get a little bit bored of it after a while, but like simple little things are so much fun to me. I'm really glad that I tried that. Well, I'm glad you think I'm glad you support my my current doll obsession. I feel like in a way it does show that I've like matured, in the sense that like I used to be like, oh, only like girly girls like dolls. I'm not one of those kinds of girls. And now I'm just like, I don't know, dolls fun. What's wrong with liking dolls? So I guess it is a type of maturity. Thank you, Lucas. I think Junie would also be happy that you think that. I agree. You definitely need hobbies. Like, some people, their hobby is their job, and I feel like it's so easy to get burned out in that situation. Like, if you love your job, that's great. You should love your job, but even me, I'm going into a current career that I'm passionate about, but I could not have that be the only thing I do. I need other things that are not related so that I have kind of an escape when things are overwhelming. Yeah, I'm glad to have hobbies. I feel like I have too many hobbies and then I can't get around to all of them, but I'm still glad to have different interests. Keeps things interesting. Cool, cool. That's 3, so these are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. Can't always do the same thing. Gotta love your job, but not have it be the only thing you love and do. Yep, I agree with that. It's actually one of the reasons I never pursued like art as a career. Like, in a way I am, because I want to be an art teacher, but that's not doing art. It's like it's different, right? I'm having other people do it rather than me doing all the work. But I never, like, I had some interest for a while in doing like commission work and kind of being an independent artist on a smaller scale, but I never really pursued it as a career because I knew that if I made art my job, I wouldn't enjoy art as much. And that's like my main hobby, so I didn't want to take the fun out of it. And I've also discovered I don't enjoy doing commissions all that much. It's fun like for friends. Like when Locke approaches me for a commission, I'm like, yes, please, I'd love to draw you. But I find I just don't like drawing like random people's characters as much as I enjoy just drawing like whatever I feel like drawing in the moment. So commissions are like not as much my thing, unfortunately, because it's a good way to make a little extra money, but I feel like I was like stressing myself out trying to follow deadlines and stuff, which is why I don't do as many commissions anymore. Excellent. It's necessary to be an artist, yeah. So I do art as a hobby, and I mean, I'm learning it in school, right? In order to get like the art teacher degree, I have to take art courses. So I have to be like professionally trained to teach it, but my students are going to be making all the art pretty much. When I'm a teacher, like I just have to make the samples for them and then I watch them create the rest. So I don't have to worry about like constantly being on the grind creating things. Yeah, I don't know where that quote comes from, but it's true. Art is great, especially when you do it without the feeling of being in debt. Da-da-da-da. Okay, that's a mine, that's safe. That's a mine, that's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's a mine, that's safe. I love having a bunch of ones. Makes my life easier. Oh yeah? What kind of musician is your friend? Do they make their own music? I have a lot of respect for musicians. I used to do piano lessons and I can sing a little bit, but it takes so much dedication to actually be like good at it. If I had more time, I would, but it just takes a lot. That's a mine. Okay. Two of those are mine. One of those. Oh yeah? I would love to write my own music. I've dabbled a little bit with like music programs, but haven't really focused on it enough. Those are mine. That's safe. Ooh, instrumental and synthwave. Both sound like fun. That's four, that's four. So that's good. That's good. That's a mine. Okay. And that's... Yep. Must be both of these. And that's good. Okay, so that's safe. First works were on a tracker, then moved to a more modern workstation. Process so far is... Yeah? Well, that's great. I'm glad you're doing well and having a good time with it. Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard to kind of determine how good you are, because we're always biased about our own work. Some people have like more pride in their work than they should, but most people are more critical of themselves than anyone else. So it's really hard to say like how good you actually are at pretty much anything. Oh, here we go. These are mines. So that's safe. And that's a mine. One of these two. Okay, there's that. Yep. That's good. Good. Line. Good. Line. Good. Line. Safe. No, that's not one. Because that's got 3. So this one. And then this one. Excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay. I love hearing people ramble. You guys keep me company, makes this much more fun. Now what? Where am I at? Anything is risky at this point. There needs to be just one more here, but I don't know which. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are all 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's safe. That's not, and that's safe. And that's safe. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I've got like all these encased in here. I have no idea which ones in here are and are not safe. It's such an odd locate. They're not usually grouped together that way. Interesting. They're random spawning this time. Okay. Oh, there's 3 there. That's safe. And then that. Fingers crossed, heart pounding. That is how you play Minesweeper. Rambling is fun. As long as you have someone who's willing to listen. Okay, back to this before I forget about it. These are good. These are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe one of these. Oh boy. This must be 1, because this only one of these can be 1 and this needs 3. So then that has 2. So it must be this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. That corner's done. So close. I can almost taste the victory. But any misclick and I'm dead. Well, one of these two needs to be one. Or there's 4 to be complete. And then that'll be touching the 2. So these will be safe. 4. Alright, there's another corner done. This is the last part. And I don't know which of these it is. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, for real. Okay. I know it's gotta be one of these two. I'm gonna take a risk and click one that's round. Which one do I want to risk? It's the moment of truth. Whew. Well, that's got 2 attached to it, so it's gotta be that one, and then these are safe. 1, 2, 3. I can't know which of these it is. I'm so close. No, I still don't know which one it is. One of these is mine and one of these is safe. It's a 50-50% chance of me winning this. There's no way of knowing which one's right. I feel like I should just flip a coin at this point. Let's see. Thank you. I'm gonna need the luck for sure. I'm actually debating flipping a coin, so it's not on me if I click the wrong one. But I don't think I have a coin near me. Oh wait, I have my dice bag. Maybe there's a coin in here. Dice says ASMR. Oh. Where's my coin? There it is. Okay, I got a coin. The top one next to the 4 is heads, and the bottom one next to the 1 is tails. Got heads. So I'm clicking this one. Looper called it. I got so close. That's okay. Putting all my dice back real quick. Now, do I play another game? Or I could boot up Solitaire? Or I could go back to the pinball? I wonder if I could do a poll. How do you do polls? I've never done these before. Probably like this. Start a poll. We'll get them next time, boys. Okay. Let's see. I have 3 choices of games. I can play more Minesweeper. I could play Solitaire. Or I could go back to the 3D pinball game. Let's see if that works. Giving you Vietnam flashbacks with Solitaire. Stretching real quick. I'm seeing 100% Solitaire. I'll go ahead and boot it up, but I'll leave the poll up for a minute just in case there are more votes. I'll have to see if the app I have has the Vegas version. I'm not quite sure. I haven't messed around with the settings. I know some have different game modes and some don't, I think. So we'll see. Honestly, if you want to boot it up and play alongside me, you're welcome to. Ooh, this app that has my Solitaire game also has Sudoku. I love Sudoku. I actually have the app of that one on my phone too. Let's see. Here we go. I can do Las Vegas. Should I do Vegas draw 1 or Vegas draw 3? Well, Looper, I guess you can let me know which version you're playing. And then I'll just pick draw 1 or draw 3 based on whatever you're playing so that we can do an accurate competition to see who wins first. Or loses first. Or gives up. Draw 1 is harder? Okay, maybe I'll try draw 3. I don't know if this version's the same. Because I don't think the original Windows XP version of Solitaire is on this. Like, I don't think I can download it on this computer, unfortunately. So it's a little bit of a different app, and I don't know if it works the same as the old one, but there's a possibility. Excellent. Okay. We'll do the draw 3. I'm gonna do medium. I'm a little scared to do hard. Okay. Get that set up, and then I'll switch my view over to you for you guys so you can see what I'm doing. It's loading. It's giving me a Candy Crush ad. Ooh. I'll have to go find that version later then. Okay, here we go. The goal is to yeah, I know this. Okay. I'm in. Now let's set it up on here. Should be able to do that. There you go. Now you can see it. Okay. And we start. I want that ace. But I don't have a spot to put the 5. Yes. Excellent. Ah, beautiful. I'm kind of scared to do anything because I'm not used to playing this version. I have that 10 already. Give me something I don't have. Goodness. All reds everywhere. There we go. That's what we need. Excellent. Getting somewhere. I'll risk it. Not another game. Wait. I don't have the right queen for that one. Okay. Okay, we can use that, but there's no 8. Oh, if only I had a spot for that king. I shouldn't have moved that. So then I could... It's just not giving me the cards I need. Okay, there's that. Ah, yes, the ace. I need the last one for that. Oh, but I can move that there. Nice. And there's our last ace. Excellent. And now I have a spot for that king. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Put that there. Put that there. I don't know if I want to move this king over there or... Oh, I can move that there. Nope. I need one more red queen king. Oh, I don't know why I didn't see that. Okay, then we can do that. Oh. Yep. I'm in focus mode now. I'm not talking as much. Sorry about that. Now what? I need to get that. Oh, I can't. Do I have the 2 anywhere? No, I don't have the 2. Unfortunate. Wish I could move that there. I know. Now what? Okay. I might be stuck due to my own mistakes. Yeah, I think I'm done. Oh, it says I can do something right. I guess I can. It's true. Oh, yes. That works. Okay. Listen, I know. Okay. Yep. Yep. So we're so close. Almost there. That can go there. Just need to get to these. That can go there. Oh no, I need the 3 for that. Okay, okay. No, I need the 5 for that. Stop. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm done. I can try it again. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's try that again. And be a little more careful this time. Yeah. Base right away, that's nice. I'm wary to move this king over there, but it'd be nice to get access to this stack. There's a blackjack, so that would go on there. That would be good. It's a risk, but I'm gonna do it. And the wrong queen appears. Unfortunate. Okay. If only I could get to that 6, that'd be... Put that there. There's a red jack in there. But I can use that 8. And we can use that. Oh, excellent. That's what we want. That's not what we want though. We can use that, and we can put that there. Heart. No, put that there. Put that there. That there. Excellent. And we can use that. And then that. Not that though. There's nowhere to put the king. That last ace is back there. I'd love to get to that. Nine. Don't want a black 10. I want a red 10. Okay. 7, 6. I need a black 6 for that. That could go there, but I don't have the 6. Okay. This takes so much brain power. Knowing I only have so many flips of this. I don't have anything I need. Please. Please. Please give me code. Please. It refuses to give me the cards. Well, now what? Let's see. I don't have the 2 for that. I want that last ace. Only I had another spot here. The unforgivable solitaire. Absolutely. It makes it so much more difficult. I do so much flipping through the deck when I'm just playing casually on just the regular mode. It's kind of like when I started playing Sudoku without taking note of what numbers could not be or could be in boxes. Like I used to write down in every box what the possible numbers it could be are, and then like my friend mentioned that she did it without doing that because it's just like makes you think more and it's good for your brain. I was like, huh, I should try it, and then I did, and then it was like so much more brain power it took for every single match. But it's fun. There's a 6, we don't have a 7. Wish I had the 2 of spades. I'd get rid of that 3, and then with that 4, etc. I'd use that jack for this 10, but I don't have a queen to put it on. please, I need a spot for the king. Please. I just need to get rid of one of these stacks. Just a 10 for this jack would be good, because then I can move this. You haven't been able to finish a single game? I completely understand. This is hard. And I'm out of flips. I don't know what to do. This is tricky. Hey Tony, how's it going? We're playing some Solitaire. This is Vegas version, so you have limits of how many times you can flip through the deck. And I've used up all my flips and I'm struggling. It's so hard on this mode. I'm usually pretty good at like classic Solitaire, but this is just so much harder. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to lose again. I don't think there's that much I can do. Okay, I see you. Stop giving me hints before I can think it through. That can go there. I have an empty spot now, but I can't get to the king anymore. Trying out a new RPG maker. Tell me about it. Sounds cool. That can go there. Is still a 5 of hearts out? It is not. And then 4 of clubs is not here, and well, 3 of clubs, 4 of spades. If only I still had that king out. I put him here, and then she'd be good, and maybe I'd find more cards I need in here, or maybe not. Knowing my luck, very likely not. I don't know. Clearly I'm missing a move because otherwise it would have told me game over. I don't see it. No, that's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna do the hint, just see. Oh yeah, I was literally looking for this and didn't see it. Sometimes I'm selectively blind. When I'm thinking too hard, I just don't see the obvious. And I can move that there and get rid of that. Do I want to put that there? I guess why not? Yeah, I know I can do that, but yeah, that's my last move. Unfortunate. Why are there always so many ad pop-ups? So stinky. I'll do one more match of this, I think. It requires so much brain power. Have you been commenting in chat and it hasn't been showing up? Maybe it's a connection issue? It's showing ads. Maybe I should not show the ads. I don't know if there's like copyright issues or something with that. Okay. The game's back now. You got an error. Interesting. I guess you could try reloading. See if refresh will work. Nice. Good job, Blooper. I am obviously way slower. I think way too hard about these things, but I haven't won any. So my thinking hard and taking longer is not doing any good for me. I feel like my brain's starting to turn into jelly, and so I'm like not able to be as smart. So this is probably gonna be my last match. I hope it works for you, Tony. That stinks if you can't chat. I'd love to hear whatever's going on with you. Hope it works. RPG developer Bacon. Okay, I've got 2 red kings. That's not what I want. I'd love to have one of each, but oh well. I can do that. And I can risk putting one of my kings over here. Oh, I have an ace here. I wasn't even looking at what was up here. Do I want to risk putting the red king over it, or do I want to try and get a black king for this queen? I guess I can do this. Can't put that anywhere though. Don't have a queen for that. And another useless 10. Great. Thank you very much, deck. We can do that. Put that there. That can go there. Okay. No. There's that king I need. I should not. I guess I had to anyway. Stop giving me those ones. Yes. Excellent. Nice. 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 Okay. I think I'll try moving the suits here. Hope I can move that. If I find a 9 for this, I can move this though. Nope. Nothing I need. None of it is right. Now what do I do with this too? Yeah, pretty much. You want to try doing in order from king, queen, jack, and then 10 downwards. And then you want all the aces up here. Once you have the ace of each face, you can start putting like the twos on the aces. So I could put the ace of heart, the 2 of hearts on top of this ace, and then I could put the 3 of hearts on that, etc. And the end goal is to have all of the cards stacked up in this top spot. Black 6 to red set. Oh, I should have seen that. And then I can move that king. Yes, that's what I needed. And I can find the last king and put it there. Now we're getting somewhere. I can get the jack. Okay. King. 5. Jack. 10. Nine. 7 doesn't have a spot right now. Queen, excellent. No, that's the wrong color. 4. That's okay. If I'm like super stuck, you can give me like a hint. Because every now and then I use the hint thing in the game anyway. If I just cannot see something. So it's like not much different if chat tells me a move. Just don't like tell me every single move you think I should be doing. Close to winning, and that what all that's left is to reveal the last stack. Yeah! I'm so close. I don't know if I really want to do that. I need that jack. I think it's in here. Yeah, it's there. Do I have a spot for this? I do not. Unfortunate. Come on. I want the jack. That's all I need. I know. Yeah. That was so close. So unfortunate. Oh well. I guess I should wrap up. Yeah, I've been going for almost 2 hours. So I'll go ahead and wrap up. We can chat for a second if you guys want to. But I think I'm done with Solitaire so that I don't completely melt my brain. I might still do some recording for video content in a little bit, so I want to have some brain power for that. I'm gonna show you guys my chatting screen. So I have some viewers here who haven't seen it yet. Thank you guys for the cheese. Okay, where's my... Please forgive this not being properly set up. I wasn't exactly planning on using it, but... Let's see. I also apologize for the background noise. Where's my... Model. Oh man, I don't see it. Well, I can see if I can boot up my moving one. You guys can see that. But I can chat even if you can't see me. Oh. So I've been working on a project I'm kind of excited for. You guys can let me know if you're working on any cool projects too. I'm trying to think while talking, so I apologize for my awkwardness while I'm getting this set up. But I'm working on a video series. I'm redesigning, if I can say S's correctly, redesigning some really old characters of mine. I'm really excited for it, because these are characters that, like, I loved very much back in the day, like, years ago. How long? Maybe, I think I determined about 10 years ago I designed these little characters. And, I loved them at the time, but now, like, obviously it's old art, so I look at it and I cringe a little bit. I'm like, I could do better, but I still think they're kind of cute, so I decided to return to them and, like, redesign them, touch them up a bit. So I'm doing that as a video series, like a character per episode, and I'm really excited about it. I've recorded 2 of the character redesigns so far, and I'm working on editing them. It's fun. Learning a new program? What program? Oh, is it the one, I think you mentioned one? Or was it someone else who mentioned one? Is that RPG Maker one? So are you, like, working on a certain project with it, or are you just kind of, like, experimenting and learning it? Unfortunate. My Viatitube thing is not booting up. So I'm just going to stick my... let's see. There we go. That's what I want. Ta-da! There's me. Please don't mind me being weirdly on top of everything. Move, please. Thank you. There we go. Now I have tiny self in big chair. Just experimenting? That's fair. I love, like, booting something up for the first time and just playing around and not, like, being worried about completing and everything. I feel like that's always a really fun stage. What do I think of chiptunes? I love them. They give me that, like, nostalgic feeling of, like, Game Boy era games that I grew up with. Checking my notes to make sure I didn't have anything I wanted to talk about specifically, like announcements or anything. Don't think so. I like to make notes of things that I want to talk about before stream, so like I refer to them just to make sure I didn't miss anything important. But I don't really have anything important to talk about. I just want to chat for a few minutes, maybe another like 5 minutes, and then I'll end the stream just to catch up with you guys. You want to be a nerd and tell a fun fact? Please do. I'm all for it. Also, my birthday was on July 1st, and I had originally planned to do this stream last week, and I was going to talk about my birthday. But I delayed it because I ended up being busy that day, and now I feel like it's not as timely to be like, hey, I had a birthday 10 days ago. But I guess that's okay. It's my birthday, I can talk about it, right? I like celebrating my birthday for an entire week anyway. I mean, I don't really celebrate that much, but I like having the excuse of it's my birthday week, you have to be nice to me. I got candy for my birthday. A whole box of candy. Which is all you ever need. It's retro candy, supposedly. So, it's supposed to be like old-fashioned candies. Most of them are still like regular production candies, but there are a lot of things here that I like grew up with and were more popular back in the olden days. So it gives me that like nostalgic feeling, and I feel like that is definitely close enough to retro and makes me happy. It was good, thank you, Lucas. I never do anything crazy for my birthday. I pretty much just like spend the day with my family if they're not busy. They've been really busy and crazy recently, so they're not even always like around, but my mom always makes me dinner and cake. Whatever we want. She asks each of us like, oh, what dinner do you want on your birthday, etc. So I always get her lasagna because her homemade lasagna is my favorite food ever. So she doesn't even ask me what I want anymore because she knows. She makes me lasagna. And I had chocolate cake and ice cream sundaes for my dessert. And my mom got me a ramen bowl. It's really cute. I wish I had a picture of it actually. It's got like a cat design on it. And then chopsticks to go with it that have the wave painting on it, which is one of my favorite paintings. So just like simple little things, you know, we don't do anything crazy, but it's nice to get like a cute little gift and whatever food I want. Why does the term chiptune exist? Chiptune originally is a tune which purpose is to replicate how an old sound chip sounds, those being yep. You probably did, Tony. I think so. Yeah. I remember your response on Twitter. You definitely said happy birthday to me. But, thank you guys for the birthday wishes and for the thoughts. Yeah, it's always fun to hear a fun fact, so thank you too for that, Looper. Yep. Speaking of like chiptune / old style music, I'm really happy that Heart Gold and Soul Silver have options to play like old versions of songs when you complete the game. Heart Gold was the first Pokemon game I played all the way through. So, like, you start out with the more modern, like, DS style music, but then once you complete the game, you can switch over to the, like, 64-bit tracks, and they're my favorites. Oh, you've been making chiptunes? That's awesome. I love them. I feel like they're like an easier one to get to sound good with like just a program too, because I really like real instruments rather than like synthesized instruments. Like a real guitar and a real violin and a real piano and everything just always sounds a little better than like synthesized piano, guitar, etc. But chiptunes, like it's a digital sound. So I feel like it's a lot easier to make like chiptunes sound good with only a program than like an orchestral piece, for example. So I think it's really fun to work with those kinds of sounds digitally, you know, if you don't have the ability to like record instruments and all that. But yeah, Lucas, Twitter is an interesting place. I've been using it to like give updates and stuff. I'm trying to be more active on it because I feel weird just being like, hey, I'm streaming, and then not say anything else ever on Twitter. Then I feel like I look like that person who only cares about promoting myself, and people don't tend to like that, I feel like. So I'm trying to be active again, but there's so much less like community on Twitter. People don't care as much, so it's harder to like reach anyone. So sometimes I feel like there's no point in tweeting, but I feel like I should be to get those like announcements and stuff out. So it's a kind of a weird in between, but I feel like things will like calm down on Twitter in a bit, and then it'll go back to being a little better because everyone's like really upset right now because of a lot of current changes, but I think the platform will probably improve and people will come back and it'll be fine. But I'm not exactly attached to Twitter either way. I also have Instagram, so like if everyone leaves Twitter, I still have Instagram. Start an orchestra, get free musicians. I wish. Oh, the other thing I've been using Twitter for is keeping up with HoloLive and HoloStar's talents. That's about it. I scroll through, like, I get, like, their fan art on my feed, and I love the fan art, so that's pretty much all I do. Just saw your 10 years since high school post. Oh, yeah, old bear. Old wise, I don't know so much about wise. I hope wise. Old wise bear Clipsy. I'm so old. Back in my days. Yeah, I came to that realization recently. When I actually, because I was trying to figure out how long ago it had been since I drew those character designs I was mentioning. And I drew them in high school. So I was thinking back, oh, what year did like I graduate? What year did I start high school? Yeah, and that's how I came to the conclusion that I was in high school 10 years ago. Honestly, completely fair looper. I would not recommend getting into Twitter if you're not already there. It's not great. The community's not great. I feel like it's also hard to reach people properly, because like nobody uses hashtags properly, and hashtags are like the only way to be discovered. And that's how platforms typically work in general, but everybody like shuns using hashtags for some reason. And so I just don't feel like it's very easy to grow on Twitter, and it's really not necessary at all. To my fellow Americans, did you guys have a good 4th of July as well? I know people have mixed views on 4th of July, but I like fireworks. So I enjoy the day. My neighborhood, I guess they're, how do I put this? I'm in like a well-off neighborhood, not like a rich neighborhood. I am nowhere near rich, but like more well-off than what I'm used to growing up poor. So people here have the money to like go out of state and buy good fireworks. So it's like, it sounds like a war zone around me on 4th of July. I just hear the explosions going off everywhere. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but I enjoy it. I like that. I might be crazy, but like you can look one direction and you can see your neighbor's beautiful fireworks in one way, and then you look the other way and you see another neighbor's beautiful fireworks. It's very fun to me. You sometimes forget that everyone can drink when you show those drinks Arashi and you make... Oh. Oh. Yeah, how does it feel being the baby of the group? You like to share some of your chips? Oh yeah. Well, if you're not on Twitter, I don't know, like, I'd love for you to, like, DM it to me somewhere, but I'm not sure where you could DM it. If you're on Instagram, you could try Instagram. You might be able to just drop a link. I don't think I have links blocked. If you have, like, a Google Drive link or something like that. Didn't have a car for the 4th, just ended up staying on base, and instead of fireworks, you heard the basics marching and shouting. That also sounds pretty American, though, to be fair. Gotta get that full-time career by 22. Lucas, that's called success right there. That's the American dream. having an actual career by 22 and not be still stuck in college at an age I won't name. Oh. Yeah, I don't drink all the time, to be fair. I'm like a very light social drinker. I get to the end of a single drink and I'm like completely done. Sometimes I don't even finish a drink and I hand the rest of the bottle to Arashi. And he drinks his full drink and then whatever I don't drink. But I enjoy like just tasting things a little bit, just for the experience. If you want to try posting here, you're welcome to. And if it doesn't work, I'll just drop my Instagram in chat for you. Maybe I'll do this slash, because I don't know if this is going to try to add someone. It did take signing away 9 years of my life, so you win some, you lose some. Yeah, that's true. That's fair too, Tony. I know a lot of people don't drink, whether it's because, like, their family has, like, alcoholism problems, or, like, it's a health issue, or they just don't want to risk it in general. There are a lot of reasons not to drink. It's definitely not a necessary thing. I think it's just, like, personal preference and what you're comfortable with and what, like, your body can handle and stuff like that. And there are so many good, like, non-alcoholic alternatives too. Like, you can get like the virgin cocktails. They're pretty much just juice, but they're really good. And soda fountain drinks, if you want to like do mixing without alcohol. Soda fountain mixing is pretty cool. Yeah, I get that for sure. My college friends and I stopped drinking together because we realized we could not trust everyone in our friend group to drink responsibly, and we didn't want alcohol anywhere around like someone we weren't sure was going to be safe with it. So, yeah, I don't drink at all like when I'm on campus. I mean, not on campus at all, because we're not supposed to drink on campus, but you know what I mean. There's a deer right outside. I love deer. There was one year on my birthday that we had a baby deer sleeping in our garden. It was the best birthday present ever. I still have like the vivid memory of going out and looking at it. It was just curled up in a little ball asleep, waiting for its mom to come back. It was so cute. There's two. There could be more. I also hit a deer with a car once. That was a much less pleasant experience. That was actually a very scary experience, because it was on a dark, windy road with no streetlights. In the middle, well, I guess not the middle of the night, but like evening when it was completely dark out. And 1 second it was not there, the next second it was there. I slammed on my brakes and I bonked it. And I think it was okay because I didn't see it after I hit it, so I think it ran away, but hitting a deer is not a fun experience. Even though, like, the car and I was fine. Well, the car needed repairs, but I was fine. So it could have been a lot worse. Only drink a lot in company. Too lame to drink alone. Honestly, I don't really see a reason to drink alone. I'm a more social drinker. So I guess I'm just not, I'm not just like, I drink alcohol because I want to drink alcohol. I like to enjoy the experience with other people. So yeah, I wouldn't drink by myself either. You've never seen deers ever? They're so cute. They're probably not the best to see around roads though, just because they will literally jump in front of cars and get themselves hit, but I love deer anyway. They're not scared here. Sometimes they'll get in and just walk in the middle of people marching just a few feet from them. That's so cool. They're a little more skittish where I am. Like, they'll stare at you and not move until you get close. They'll kind of just watch you and be okay with you. But if you get too close, they'll definitely avoid you. I love seeing, like, there's like a town or an island or something in Japan where they have a lot of deer. And you'll just be like walking down the street and one will like approach you. I love seeing that. Japan has so many animals that are just chill. Maybe just because people in Japan are more chill, so they trust them more. Yeah, we definitely support responsible drinking here. Beer refreshing. It's interesting. I'm not a fan of beer, personally. Can't have alcohol in the dorms here either, but there is a bar literally a few dozen feet from the dorms. Also, once they caught some people smuggling oh, yeah, that sounds like it would be a wild story. I don't think I've heard any drug stories from my school. We're a chill school, like nothing bad happens pretty much. But, you know, we have the occasional problems. I have not heard a drug story. I have heard there is a certain part of campus that is infamous for hiding alcohol in the dorms. And there is a certain floor in one of the buildings that's infamous for, like, couples going there to make out. That's, I think, the worst typical stories we have at school. Actually, there's one other. There's also couples that hide in their cars in the parking garage to do inappropriate things. Waiting for your album to release. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you, like, release actual full albums. That's good for you. Apparently they hid it in the roof tiles. Oh. Ooh. I feel like that's so typical sneaky stuff. I heard a story. Was this from my school or another school? I think this was from my school too. But I heard a story where there was someone who would steal, like, women's purses and stuff, like, during big school events, to, like, steal the money out of and whatnot. And then they would stash the purses in, like, the roof tile in the bathroom. And so someone finally found their stash, and, like, the bathroom ceiling was just full of purses. And that's how they, like, caught the guy. Nothing but Sprite water, unsweetened tea, and vitamin water. I drink a lot of tea. Not as much Sprite. Not as much water as I should. I sweeten my tea, but I do like tea. A lot. That's most of what I drink is tea. Yeah, even a little EP is pretty impressive, I'm gonna be honest. The purse perpetrator. Yes. I'm drinking root beer. I'm quite enjoying it. 6 a.m. Ooh, you're up. I was gonna say late, but that's early. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out. It was really fun having you. I hope to see you again some other time. Have a good night. I should probably go ahead and wrap up too, because I gotta do some stuff with Arashi. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Nothing important anyway. So thank you guys for coming out. Yeah, good morning. That is true. Thank you guys for coming. It was really fun hanging out with you. I'll probably stream again next week. It might be Thursday, it might be a different day. I've been doing Thursday, but I might actually switch. I might do like Monday or Wednesday or something. I'll see. But you just keep an eye on Twitter or Discord if you're in the Junie server. Or YouTube. I'll put the waiting room up as soon as I've decided on the time. And I'll see you guys in the next stream or whenever you can stop by or in one of my YouTube videos. You can feel free to leave a comment in my videos and I'll definitely respond to you. I love hanging out with you guys. Good to see you. Good night / morning / whatever time zone you in. And, I don't really have a closing phrase yet. I was just thinking if I wanted to say one, but I've been saying thanks for coming by my cozy little bear cave, but I haven't decided if that's an opening or a closing phrase yet. You guys can, let me know your thoughts if you want to. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.